He accidentally stepped on the router.
Damn it, Quake Man! Why you gotta break everything?
Now we're back.
God dang it, Quake Man! You can't keep doing this.
God damn it, Quack Man! Why'd you do that? You can't do that. You should
can't
not
do
do
that, Quake Man.
You can't just sit your fat ass on the Wi-Fi.
Oh, sorry. That is where it is. Oh man.
Yeah, you can't. That kills it. That kills the stream.
sorry, my bad. Oh, yeah. Oh,
It's okay. Just be careful of where you put your fat ass.
oh my bad. Oh.
I was a little itchy, so I picked up this toothpick and that's the electric pole. Oh.
Hi, Quick Man.
You guys enter as again you see this large face of Quake Man on the window. He just kind of like peeking through.
Hey, I'll be there soon, Quake Man. We just had a bit of a...
Oh, it's no problem. I don't need any help currently. He looks over. I heard that we couldn't get the hardware to you. Are you okay, Alan? He's like looking at Alan, who probably has like the puffiest eyes and the reddest face.
Some things took our time instead of that.
He just kind of like looks forward. I'll bring up stuff later then. Sorry.
I've seen this before. Master Chef Alan, stop cutting onions without protection.
Your packages were put inside your room. Thanks, Quake Man.
But you have to find it.
I'm sorry you weren't here, so I allowed myself in, and yeah, it's fine. You're my mom's. I mean, you're working with. You're fine. Are you all sure you don't need any help?
How about an ETA on those copybot?
Of course. Excuse me. Quake Man logging out.
I thought it'd be better to distract him with something else.
Yoink! She takes the PET and goes over toward the wall. As she seems to connect it to the wall, you guys appear on the glass. Ding. Ding.
Thank you, Savannah.
Ding. Caliber just with his little data. It's getting pretty late. Guess I'm sleeping over. She goes and sits down. Yeah, whatever. Oh, wow, you are out of it.
I'm sorry, Savannah. I understood what you were doing.
Look.
He is out of it. Try again during breakfast.
I ain't making anything.
I could.
Oh, once I'm back in the PT and we're talking privately, I have something that'll make him. Oh my god! But not right now. It's sad, Alan. He needs love and support. I'm good to bed though.
If you guys don't mind, unless there's anything else you want to ask me, and I understand if there are, I think I'm gonna go work on that PET.
Do what you need to.
You sure you want to try that right now? I mean, you don't seem like you're... No, I got given $30 earlier, full of inspiration. I'm gonna use on it, don't worry. Oh, okay.
It'll occupy your mind.
I'm sorry.
No, I am sorry.
He just starts walking away. As he walks off, he seems to go into the first room a little bit off from the hall. Again, this room seems like it's just a very large and long studio with just a couple of rooms in it. As he opens the door, you do notice from where you're standing, Yome, that there is some evil tape over the entrance to it.
Oh, okay. Well.
Mineco. So we meet again.
It's that thing I don't like.
He steps inside and closes the door. I mean, I guess that's an okay, right?
To sleep over?
I think.
I
I
mean,
you should just do it anyway.
I mean, if Alan's mother ever comes in, she might wonder, but
Yeah, she will.
I mean, there was the original plan, right?
Yeah, the original plan.
I am
Yeah.
sorry if I spoke out of line.
No, nothing. That all seems so far back now.
You know what? I think
Joker, look.
usually I tap out anyway, but I think this will be a great time for Vader to see Yo, May, and Savannah. Well, I'm gonna do some exploring.
Gotta go ahead and leave.
Well, also before let's just get this out of the way. The mystery network. Let's just get that out of the way.
Yeah, the mystery network has been already established.
Yes.
Alan said that his network here is connected to its home network.
Okay, sweet. Awesome. That's cool.
That wouldn't have been the case without the mystery network.
Yeah.
But yeah,
But yeah,
Vader's
we'll talk to you in a bit, dude.
yeah, Vader's going to probably watch what's going on from a distance, but realize this is them.
Drag Caliber over with you.
Here's
Come on,
pick
Caliber,
up
we're trading.
your ball. Here, pick up
We're
your
gonna
ball.
play ball. Wait, why? Because it's actually kind of fun.
But yes, I spoke out of line, Savannah.
No, I must have got the wrong idea, is all. Don't worry about it. Again, it happens around me sometimes. Too far, too soon, whatever. Got it. It's fine.
I have been very flustered since arriving here, so I spoke without thinking. I simply thought you were teasing when you said that. I did not mean my words to...
They weren't. I mean, I took them really dumb. I too sensitive, maybe. I don't know.
I
it's
still
fine.
should have thought of my words a lot better, and instead I jumped and said something without completely thinking.
I mean, it just reminded me of the other times, you know? I told you a bit about it, where
Yes.
other people, they just got the wrong idea, you know? And I guess I had the wrong idea, and I thought I was pretty clear, and I guess I was, but just, you know, it's too soon to say those things, so I get it. I get it. I do. You don't have to worry. I'm not, especially with everything else that just happened, I'm fine. I really am, Yame. And if it is too soon, that doesn't mean that it's not, too late, right?
I mean... I am still very unsure of everything.
I get that.
And I keep learning more and more about myself as I progress. This has been a very eventful 2-week life.
Even just one day, right?
Mm-hmm.
Speaking of which, if you wanted, I know that I'm not as smart as him, but I do think that me, you, and Vader may have something we could do while Alan's doing that.
Such as...
She smiles reaches into her pocket and pulls out a small USB stick.
Hmm? What's that do?
No idea. Got it from downstairs.
You stole it?
Come
Savannah, that's bad!
on. It has information on it.
But that's bad!
Is it?
I mean, you could say you found it, or that I should not be giving you ideas!
I should not lie to you.
Mm,
I take offense to you assuming I should lie to you. A good relationship does not start with lies.
mm.
Come on. It has the answers to a lot of questions you have, right?
Yes, it does. And I am unfortunately very, very curious about everything.
I'm not very good at this kind of stuff, but I mean, hey, I can plug a thing into another thing, right? It's pretty simple.
Mm, I mean, sure, let's placate our bad behavior. Should I get Bug? It feels like he might get a riot out of it.
Well, I did say you, me, and Bug Vader.
That is true.
As she motions over toward the other two, what do you want to say, Yome?
No, it's just that thing of, and what if anyone finds out?
She shrugs.
Okay. She's just like, I just know you're concerned for your mother, but okay.
I'm just a +1. What are you talking about? I'm kidding.
You're right. Here I go causing problems by accident.
As Savannah goes over toward the window where she had plugged you guys in before, she motions toward Caliber and Bug Vader to come over as well, assuming they do, and as soon as she plugs this thing in, what appears to be a small little pillar of light, just like what you guys had saw downstairs, seems to come up from the bottom of this area. As it does, I think we're going to end things there for the night.
What? No.
I would much rather go on for at least another 15, 20 minutes so that this part isn't very tiny. Because I know it's split, but let's go ahead and there was a lot of a lore dump today, guys. So I did ignore a lot of the donations unless they were immediately needed. So about an hour ago, about 2 hours ago, Ronan Lost gave $30. Says Craftspiration for PET building. I did mention that I was going to that I was going to use those with Alan whenever he was playing around. So I did see that one. Right afterwards, and about an hour ago, Ronan Lost gave $2. Says, I'm a bit sad Dr. Blue isn't here, but this guy's fun too. Inspiration to Caliber. We can definitely do that. Ronan Lost about 43 minutes ago says $2. Man, we came here to build a new PET and stuff, but instead we get all this heavy stuff. Inspiration to Caliber. Gotcha. 31 minutes ago, Ronan says $2. I wanted to give inspiration to Crystal for being cute, but I don't want it to bite us in the ass if she becomes hostile. Inspiration to Bug Vader. Or to Ball Vader. My bad. It's going to go ahead and give that to Bug Vader, though, if you don't mind. Then 11 minutes ago, Ronan Lost gave another $2. Man, Quake Man really is humongous, isn't he? Inspiration to Caliber. Cool. It's 3 for Caliber now. And finally, 8 minutes ago, Typical Novice donates $10, saying, 5 more for the PET. I want this boy to make the best one he can. So that is altogether 20 inspiration just for rolling PET stuff. So we can definitely probably roll that here if we'd like to, just to kind of get that out of the way if you guys want.
Yeah, we can see how good of a PET we're gonna be dealing with, so that Kane can break it again.
By the way, now that entire spiel has finally been said by Alan, I can use one of his fucking things again. So I mentioned before. But Alan has these 3 other pluses over here, and 2 of them work together. to mention before, so like we haven't really been able to see that one until the other one activates, but it has been affecting him slightly. But this one still hadn't been able to be used because I locked it away until Alan fucking finally said his fucking thing. So
and that's the funny thing, because everybody was like, and I was gonna mention that, but you did the Rolly thing where she was gonna mention like nobody told me, no, everybody told me Alan's not gonna fucking tell you shit. He will
of his
never
own
tell-
accord.
You know, but
It was already said. So Alan finally just decided to come out with it. I already told you he would never say it when it came up to him. He didn't feel like it was up to him anymore. I'd already told you that a long time ago. He could have told you this stuff a long time ago if people would have asked him or like persuaded him to. This is legit the area where I'm like, because of where we are, it literally has to be said now. And he rolled a pretty good control roll, so you know he's pretty K. If he had have rolled low on that, he would have probably waited until next game to say it, because he would have just turned off the PET as soon as Bug tried to start talking to him. But he rolled really good. So, with that being said, we can see what this is probably within the next game or two, so that's going to be fun. But, first off, Alan needs to roll for his engineering knowledge. Because he does have that currently, and that is going to give him some pluses. Let's just go ahead and be like, it's just.
What do I do with this fake card? Do I get rid of it? The Mystery Network one?
What did I do with it?
You just threw it to the side.
Yeah, I did.
Okay.
you can get rid of it if you want to.
Okay.
So, anytime we have a thing, anytime we have a role we don't like, we'll just throw another one of these into it.
Yay.
So, I like this role. I like engineering knowledge. It's literally the best role he can possibly make. We're gonna throw 3 in. I feel like that's fine. First roll. 16. Ooh. Cannot get lower than a 21. Ooh. Cannot get lower than a 23. A 23.
23.
So Alan is able to do this while he is in his current state. He is probably going to be using this as potentially stress relief, but we'll have to see about that in just a little bit. Alan is going to now roll for his homebrew, which he does have as well. And that's a pretty good stat for him, a 3, whatever. We'll throw 4 in. All right, Alan can not get lower than a 15, which is okay. Ooh. Ooh. Hold up.
What?
I don't like it, so I'm going to do something. Whichever one it hits. Ah! Ah, there we go, 4. Okay.
Okay. Okay.
I dropped something on it, see if it falls onto one side.
Yeah, no, I'm
and
watching.
Last roll. All right, Alan got a 15 altogether because he got a 13 in those rolls. So he's gonna be able to attach his program he made before, the wireless program, to it. But it is not going to have any extra functionality, which is fine because that thing was already fine. As he's got the knowledge for doing this, and he's got the homebrew ready to go after it. The next 3 rolls are just going to be some straight stat rolls to see how well he does this stuff. So first off, he is going to be rolling for his systemize to see if he can put things together as they should. Let's just throw 4 more in. See if he makes any mistakes, any bugs come out from it. Oof.
Ooh.
23. And last roll. Another 23. All right, he is definitely putting this together to the best of his ability. There is nothing that he could have probably done better without further knowledge. So he is perfectly fine. This roll is just for base knowledge of different things that could work better with you guys, including better functionality for things. He's not going to take Cross into account with this because Cross is not here. So basically, whatever this roll is here for his knowledge is going to be how well you guys are going to be able to function inside of it. Throwing 4 in. You guys cannot get lower than a 21. Which basically means you're going to have all functionality of it, just like you had the previous one. And that would have been good. And last one. Okay, you guys have all functionality. You guys don't have to worry about anything happening to anything else. And finally, stress relief. Was this enough for Alan to have stress relief? Let's throw 5 in.
Roll, yeah, just get rid of all the louds. Just get rid of all.
These are all control rolls.
I mean, keep fucking rolling, Tico.
Sure, man.
Fucking just humor the audience, man.
Hey, look at that one. And last roll. Were there 3 nat 1s in this?
No, there's 2
nat 20.
There you go. Well, man, look at that. 20 plus 20.
20 plus 20. Yeah, fucking right.
Fucking 20 plus. Wow, he nat 40? That's crazy.
All right. So, Alan is going to have the minimal stress ups because of what happened here. It will happen because he did just let loose his most guarded secret. So that he will still gain stress, but it'll be minimal. We won't take into account, let's say, like, some of the teasing that was done and some of the stuff that happened with his mom. We won't have that into account at all. He is going to be able to make something very good with all the stuff that he put together. That first engineering knowledge roll was really good, so he's not going to make any mistakes that's going to look bad on his mother. And in fact, he's not even going to use half the stuff she got him. He's going to be like, yeah, I don't need this. I don't know why. I can just get all the stuff I need from, like, 2 of these boxes. Hey, look, a keyboard. I'm putting that on there.
Hey, look, it looks exactly like my old one.
Well, you do see that he may have got some inspiration from what happened downstairs, and instead of a keyboard, he actually put a touchscreen instead.
It's a tappity tap.
So it's basically like, from what he saw downstairs, like almost an invisible keyboard.
Oh, it's a tappity tap. Fucking make it freaking work with those little tappity pens that you can work on tap. Yo, put a tablety pen.
That would fucking slow him down.
Okay, fine, I guess. I thought it was a great idea. You put your tappity pen. Okay, fine.
He picked unfortunately the models they have were definitely not made to be the absolute greatest, even though they were all new technology. His mother did take his stuff into account, so he still will have to he still does have a analog jack in point, which would not be there if he would have got the newest one. So if his wireless thing ever fails, he can still jack in, because if you look at her model that she has, it does not have a wire to it. It is fully wireless. But he makes it pretty fucking good. It's very snug on him. The screen is perfectly nice and without any sort of scuffing. He places another very thin layer of touchscreen over the top of it so as to not scratch it up. And it looks pretty well. He seems to have accented it pretty well with his own stuff. After tippity tapping in, some of the different areas around it seem to take on some characteristic colors of Cross, Yome, and Bug Vader. Upon doing so, he makes a pretty fucking good PET. we'll see what all it does next time, and we'll see if we can get a approximation maybe of kind of what it looks like. If I can find a good model to base it off of and maybe mess around with it myself. Ronan Lost just gave another $2. So you're saying he can touch Yome through the screen. Inspiration to Yome.
Oh, yay. Thank you.
There you go. See, he can touch you through the screen. If he ever feels like touching you, he can just touch you, Yome.
Yeah.
Touch! Okay, I'm good.
I don't know, man. The words of Marksman start to ring in her head. It's just like there'll be times where he'll be probably really desperate and his hormones will go wild.
Touch!
And will you tell him no?
Touch! Okay.
Will you tell him no? Well, I'll let you know right now, Marksman. Probably now with the evil tape in mind, none of that is ever gonna happen.
Oh, one more roll. I forgot one
Ooh.
thing, and unfortunately, he doesn't have any things left. There is one more roll he has to do, and I completely forgot about it. And
There's 2 here.
are there 2 here?
Yeah, on this table here. There's 2 Al
Oh,
inspiration.
those are Al inspiration. I used these. These are his inspiration over here. He has actual Al inspiration, but they weren't for the thing. I'll use 3. I forgot. There was one last thing that needs to be rolled for. Alan has to roll for hacking. Because he already rolled for programming and systemized. He forgot to roll for hacking.
Oh.
For a reason. Throw one more in. He has a 0. Throw one more in.
I'm gonna hack one, and I'm gonna hack into Yome so she fuck up.
First roll.
Ooh.
Second roll. Third roll.
Oh.
Fourth roll. And 5th roll. Okay. 18 is pretty
18.
good. 18 is pretty good. And don't worry why Alan had to roll hacking. Don't worry about that. It's fine. Don't worry about that. It good. It fine.
We never know.
It good. Don't worry. It fine.
Chogon now.
With that being said, hope you guys enjoyed this as we enjoyed ourselves. Any questions, comments, complaints, or wisecracks, go in the comments below. What do you guys think of the new characters that we got to meet here today? What do you guys think about some of the lore that was finally spilled throughout this? As a bit of an ending cutscene, we will see that it is getting rather late-ish. It is getting dark in the area. As it is getting dark, we will see that a couple of people are finally coming in from said darkness off at the gates of Scilabs. We see what appears to be Kane, Brad, and Donovan making their way into the school, into Scilabs. Kane just kind of raising up his PET and being allowed entry. And as they all enter, I think one thing's off there. The rowdy rough boys have shown up. But most importantly, motherfucking Brad showed up. Most important character in the fucking game. Oh, what's wrong? What's wrong, Squeaky? What's wrong?
I'm just measuring the distance between this line and the...
Oh, you're measuring? Stop it. How dare you?
I'm just, measuring the fuck off, Brad! There he is.
There we go.
Here he is.
There we go. Try it again.
No, I know what you did.
Try it again.
I know what you did, Nico. I can see when things gray out. Fucking...
You leave Brad alone.
You underestimate my power.
You leave Brad
I'll
alone.
fucking kill him. I'll kill that man.
But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this. If you guys would like to have any questions about what happened today or anything like that, we can probably stick around for a couple more minutes so as to make this part feel at least a little bit substantial when it goes on to YouTube.
I mean, I still have to go freaking see Shudder and probably die.
Yeah, you do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fuck, I hope I get that backup data soon.
Rowdy Rough Boys making their way downtown. The Rowdy Rough Boys. Okay.
Okay, so... Okay, there's Brick, there's Boomer, and there's Butch, right?
I think, yeah.
Yeah, okay. So
Brick.
Yeah, no, Brick. No, wait, cause Butch is the green one that's supposed to be like the Buttercup.
Oh, okay,
Brick
so he's Butch.
Brick is the red one.
Brick!
And then Boomer is the Bubbles.
Listen, they should be walking in this formation, to be fair. But, you know, this is his house, so... And they're all bros. They let each other take lead every now and then, you know.
Yeah, what? You don't think Kane should be the Bubbles of the group?
What do you mean?
With his crimson eyes of blood?
So Alan is Blossom, obviously.
Fucking, you know what, Kane?
When you look at me, don't you just think about blossoms?
No, you know what? Brad isn't the Buttercup. He's the fucking bunny.
The bunny?
Yeah, you don't remember that one episode when the Powerpuff Girls made another Powerpuff Girl and then she killed herself?
I get what you're talking about, but no, they're the Rowdy Rough Boys. Rowdy Rough Boys.
Okay.
They're made from snips and snails and puppy dog tails.
Okay, he's not Bunny because Bunny was a Powerpuff Girl. We'll just create a new OC for the Rowdy Rough Boys, and it's called Bubba, and that's what
it's called. Brad.
It's called Brad.
It's called Brad.
I mean, it starts with a B, I guess.
It's like fucking Butch and fucking what is the other one?
Boomer?
Butch, Boomer, Brad. No, Brad, you're Brick. You're Brick. We've been over this.
Wait,
we're never gonna get our group cosplay down if you don't listen. Nathan is Mojo Jojo. There you go.
Okay, yeah.
We're never gonna get our group cosplay down if you don't understand. You're Brick. But I'm Brad. No.
We're playing pretend.
I don't understand. It's okay, big guy. We can get this to work. There's no Brad in the Rowdy Rough Boys. But I'm in the Rowdy Rough Boys. That's... I'm Brad. Anyway.
So typical novice says, and Alan's dad is Professor Utonium. No, that would make Alan Professor Utonium because he made us.
Let's get some caliber. There we go, calspirations. Yeah, because I think there were like 3 of them given. There we go. Doop doop doo. There we go. Perfect. Exactly, Alan's the professor.
Yeah.
Was that made Bug Vader?
Do what you're saying, Squeaks. What do you mean, Cyan? Is we need is a pic of Vader in a dress?
Is Bug Vader Buttercup? What do you think, Blossom?
Why am I? Wait, I'm Blossom?
Yeah.
Someone said that Ayome was Bubbles.
How would Yome be Bubbles?
I don't fucking know. I wasn't gonna outright be like, I completely disagree. But I completely disagree.
I was thinking that Bug would be. I was thinking. Oh wait, if we add Cross in, because I was gonna say Bug is Buttercup and Vader is Bubbles. But if we add Cross in, would Cross be Bubbles or Blossom?
I don't know. I can't say Yome's been the best leader, and she sucks at everything she does.
I mean, none of them have really been leaders, to be fair.
Yeah, so that's the thing.
So
it's
who
like,
has the ice breath? Because Blossom has ice breath.
None of us, unless
and Bubbles
one of us
can talk to animals.
Unless we. Then wouldn't Bug Vader technically be the Bubbles because he can talk to virus?
You know what? All metaphors don't have to completely make sense. Let's just leave it at that. They're just the Rowdy Rough Boys.
Okay.
Also, like, yeah, wouldn't it be if they're the Rowdy Rough Boys and not their Navis? Wouldn't the Powerpuff Girls be like Savannah,
Alan and John?
Well, Alan's Presser Utonium, so it'd be like Savannah, John, and Nell.
Yeah. Well, because it's like when you really, because it's a thing of.
This is a class cosplay, all right?
Oh, fuck! What happened?
Good job, Squeaky.
Oh, God.
You destroyed the Rowdy Rough Boys. And you flipped, and you took a bunch of Navis with them. Great job.
Oh, no, I Alan.
You Alan'd a bunch of Navis.
We'll fix it. Let me fix it. The Alan said that too. Fuck, let me fix it. I'm sorry. There we go. They're fine. I was gonna say though, it was like if their Navis are the Rowdy Rough Boys, it's like
oh no, they're the Rowdy Rough Boys.
Yeah, I know, but the argument for not making it the Navis is because then you have just Shutter, Blitzman, and Pink, the normal Navi.
Well, Pink is obviously Blossom. Blitzman is Buttercup.
Yeah, well, Blitzman has to. Okay, then. But does that makes Shutter Bubbles?
Yeah. He can talk. He can talk to security.
Oh, okay. That just reminds me of that one time they had Professor Utonium dress up as Bubbles, and he's like, "I'm Bubbles," or he just is not enthusiastic about this, and he's just like, "Kill me."
Isn't another girl that gave Alan full access to her house? Nell is the president.
Yeah.
And fucking the teacher is Miss Toki, obviously.
Oh yeah.
They got rid of her boobs in the remake.
Who's the mayor? Would it be the director of Scilab so that Alan's mom can be Miss Bellum?
I'm surprised there was only minimal talk of the director being evil. Like, it happened in the very beginning, and then it didn't happen for the rest of the area.
Oh, we're theorizing. We are definitely theorizing.
And like, as soon as he was gone, everybody immediately turned on fucking Alan's mom because how she acts.
Oh, definitely.
They're like, oh, fuck that. Never mind, she's evil.
I don't think it's that people thought she was evil. It's that she seems to be. Well, someone put it in a simple. I said girl boss, but she's definitely has some like tiger momisms. Where she's just like, you got to think about what you're gonna do to forward yourself and what's gonna forward you and make you look good and help you, and like, and it's understandable. She's always been kind of like Alan's father has said she's been very like driven and motivated and into getting herself forward. So of course she would also want to do that for her child, especially if she's of the idea of Alan's dad sucks, so like Alan's dad's probably not doing anything.
Oh well, maybe someone will actually be there who can take care of the house.
Yeah, so it's
Fucking
so
Alan's
she's
dad's like, I still consider her a friend, and she's like, yeah, fuck that guy. I'm kidding.
and that that sucks. But
We don't know entirely her thoughts on Alan's dad. Entirely.
the from the slight bits of shade that she threw, so far it's fair to say that they might not be the best. But fucking director dude here, he was all like, "Ah, Alan, fucking tell me about your shit, and I'm so interested in you, Alan, and I might make you're gonna be freaking amazing when you fucking yeah, it'll be great. I might even freaking make you the director and fuck my son. Fuck
But
the
yeah,
son. I don't pay attention."
go and fuck my son, by the way.
It's that thing of like if Kane's got if Kane's got daddy issues,
Alan.
if Kane's dad has
Alan.
touch me, but
Alan.
Mom, if Kane's if the director has if Kane has a case of daddy issues and a bit of an inferiority complex, it's very possible that that's also another reason why he targets Alan the way he does, because his father seemed ever since insert thing that happened here, freaking the director's been very interested in Alan to the point that he might even feel like what Kane thinks is his birthright is being taken from him because Alan is apparently so amazing. And he'll look at Alan and be like, "What the fuck's so special about you? You blew up a network." Wow. But Obvi, because of cover-ups and shit, it's just like only Scilabs seems to possibly know what really occurred.
And the school.
And the school. But like it's
otherwise Alan would probably, like that guy said, otherwise Alan would probably be fucking banned from everything.
Yeah, which
and
is
would not have ever been able to make his own Navis.
Which is why Yome, like near the end, brought that up, where it was like, he's saying that you should have been completely barred from interacting with any sort of data and blah blah blah, but here you are, you're able to make your Navis, you're able to come to Scilabs, you've been coming to Scilabs.
You're able to come to Scilabs.
Shut up. Like, no one's the only thing people have been stopping you from doing is looking into the thing that you. But if this is supposed to be such an offense that you're supposed to be like barred from all this, why aren't they? Unless maybe what you intended to do did to an extent work, but something else went wrong. And that's also what they're covering up. But obviously Alan was still really depressed, so that probably hasn't sunken in yet. But it's that thing of like, and again, Alan could attribute that to that's probably just because of the cover up, but he's not the son of the director, so there's he doesn't.
Well, it's not like that. It's not like that stuff's hereditary. Like, it's not like the director has to have a director as the son or anything. Like, it's not like
oh
Kings.
No, of course, there is no birthright to like being the director. Of course not. But it's that thing of like, why give him the leeway just because freaking mom is, like his BFFL? Like I don't know. And I'm hoping that kind of sunk in with Alan, but again, he's feeling pretty darn depresso right now, so I don't blame it if it just kind of if Yome was just talking to a wall at that point. I'm glad that Bug was the one that kind of had the big emotional speech, because honestly there wasn't much that Yome could have said out. There's not really much he could have even added to that. But also I didn't want to interrupt Bug, but it's essentially the same thing. It was just like, you could have discarded me and said fuck that and done something else, but you still want to do something with us. You still believed in us and you still found worth in us, and we find worth in you in that, like, and all that. I like that it was Bug, because Yome sucks at emotional support. And it's that thing of like, she's it almost kind of, I feel like if Yome was the one to have done it, it would have been like beating a dead horse, and it's like and it would have been also a very big, of course you think that, Yome, you like Alan. So that's also why I feel like it wouldn't have been as much of a powerful moment if Yome was the one to do it.
I know a lot of people were talking about in the very beginning, like the whole like oof thing with Yome and Savannah, and like I didn't want to drag anything up from it like in the beginning, but I think at the very end of this was definitely showing as to what happened with it, because like it's definitely she thinks that she like overreacted to it, and she let you know like, hey, I probably just overreacted to it. And stuff like that. Like she seems to really be like on that with her, and she's just like, I should not have expected so much from you. And I hope that got kind of put through more than what other people were saying of like, oof, Yome said this.
Yeah, that was that thing of like, at no point was Yome like, yeah, we're totally fucking together and stuff. She told Savannah she really needs to think about a lot of things because she's feeling a lot of everything, and she doesn't want to lead Savannah on. She enjoys being around Savannah, but her feelings towards Savannah aren't as clear as they are with Alan. So it's complicated. Like it's complicated, and again, she doesn't want to lead Savannah on because Savannah's been hurt before by things like that, and she doesn't want to hurt Savannah, especially since like Savannah's stuck her neck out for us multiple times. She doesn't want to hurt her. She doesn't want to lead her on. So it's,
you better think about ending it then at this point if you're not gonna.
and again, there will be a moment where she can let her down easily.
So you are planning on letting her down.
If it comes to that.
You're going out with Savannah and not even playing. I'm playing. What about our boy over here? What about our boy Quakeman? What everybody think about? What everybody think about our big boy?
I want a stuffy of him. I want a stuffy with the little pointies and all. I want little bendy rods in his little weighted hands.
I liked how in order for him to bend over, he had to like have these things like go in on themselves like an accordion.
Yeah. I want little like, I want a mascot charm of him that you can hang off of your bag that eventually gets dirty with time, but you love it anyway. You're scared to stick it in the wash, but that's okay. People can just judge.
If enough time would have passed, or if you guys would have went back into Mama's place over here, you would have seen that like the reason she has this humongous ass fucking room is so that he can fit in it.
So she is riding that rock. Like the
I don't see how that is exactly how she can do that, but just like how he was like being lifted up with freight and things like that, there is like a small little elevator here that opens up that he can come up from.
That's funny. Okay. We're talking about the office. I'm looking at the apartment.
No, the office.
Okay. Okay, so here's my question, and you don't have to answer it because I don't expect you to. So the evil tape.
Evil tape.
So the evil tape.
What's up?
Now I understand. I completely understand to a point where she was like, "Don't fuck with that." You know what
won't be affected by the evil tape?
Quakeman?
Project Homunculus.
That's good to know. That's good to know. Let me see if I can freaking convince Mr. Dr. Coda to fucking sneak me in with Dr. Deeves so that freaking I can get into that shit. Yeah, I know Melon. I know you want to do it for Melon, but freaking you want to use me as a lab rat for a little bit so I can use this shit? I want to feel the world. Yeah, but my main concern is how she felt the need to explicitly bring that up, where it's like, don't fuck with normally I don't give a fuck, but don't fuck with don't fuck with anything in here. I know you can do it, and I don't care most of the time, but I specifically care now. That's not nice, Nico.
What's up?
That's not no. Again, I just find it particularly interesting in a way. It's just funny because I thought we were done with this fucking tape. I hate this tape. It doesn't let me do anything.
The tape is everywhere. You cannot go past the tape. The tape is law.
Yeah, it's
Finally, have Dr. Coda over here. Look at this boy.
Yeah. Fucking
Don't open his ass, Gin fucking motherfucker.
freaking. I was gonna say fox face, but his face is pretty normal, so he doesn't have like the super curve like fox face eyes. Fucking. Does he get a lot of those like fucking Gendo moments where he pulls up his glasses like all sheen?
Pulls up his glasses, all sheen. The camera like actually goes to him. You see his eyes are slightly open in those points.
Yeah, like they're those moments where he's just like where he goes silent and he's like, "Let me do this for me. I have a question for you." That's like when that's like animation wise where they sheen and then it's like that very slight narrow where it's like, "Oh shit, his eyes. That means he's serious."
That should have been the ending cutscene, to be honest. He's sitting there looking back toward the door. They're not coming back with the food.
I'm really hungry.
They're not coming back with the. Yeah.
Fucking. And honestly, it's like, freaking. I know Savannah doesn't give a shit, but it's like fucking. She doesn't say shit about Savannah being like, and don't bring her to the apartment. Fucking. What do you think's gonna happen, Mom? What do you think's gonna happen, Mom?
Guess I'm.
What do you think's gonna happen?
Guess
Mom?
I'm getting grandkid. I'm kidding.
That's not nice, Mom. Freaking, you put the evil tape so that freaking we can't move her. What
Well,
if?
that doesn't stop the real girl.
Yeah, what the fuck? You should be more concerned about the real girls, the ones that can get fucking pregnant.
Don't you dare mix records with my son. I'm kidding.
You're so concerned. Your priority concerns are somewhat valid because Yome wants it, but like my point is that you're stupid. My point is you're stupid.
I mean, here's the thing: if you guys were really gonna do it in our house, you guys could just do it in the living room.
Oh yeah, no, there's nothing stopping us. It's just I hate that tape. That tape pisses me off. Fucking, it hurts me at night. And it's stupid and I hate it. It triggers me.
Everybody's talking about melon as well that you guys learned about today.
Yeah, fucking melon. What?
Otherwise known as potentially the initial spark of that strange program that you guys have.
Yeah, fucking melon. So here's the thing. Everybody was also like, "Freaking, you're not giving us Dr. Blood? What the fuck, man? You're not giving us. Why no Dr. Blood? Who's this Dr. D dude?"
It's Dr. D's.
Dr. D's. Yeah, I know Dr. D's, but it's like everybody was like, "Why no Dr. Blood?"
I mean, you could probably like refer to him instead as Dr. D.
Mm-hmm.
Come on, please
Dr.
help me,
Dick.
Doctor.
Dr. Dick. People wanted Dr. Blood, and you snatched that away from them.
Why would I give them Dr. Blood? That's a weird name.
Why wouldn't you give them Dr. Blood?
It's a weird name.
You fucking everything's a weird name, Deco. Alan's mom hates me. She was like, "Fucking Yome, did you come up with that? You have ulterior fucking motives, you dumb bitch." Evil tape everywhere. Quick,
It's not even that. It's just like,
seems a little presumptuous, don't you think?
what the fuck's that supposed to mean? You're lucky I'm not scared shitless being in here. You're lucky I'm not scared shitless.
I mean, you were hiding the entire time.
Yeah, you're lucky I'm not. You're lucky I'm scared shitless right now. You're lucky I was
Fucking tossing some fucking thing over at Vader and him just immediately jacking out of the copy bot.
And she just like looks at the computer with Bug Vader in it. What did you learn? What did you learn?
And again, Alan just pushing past her to get to it.
Like, ooh. Would he have been even more no, because he didn't learn about her not having backup data until after that. So although I'm trying to remember, because
It was after that.
yeah, it was after that. So I don't think he would have reacted any differently had Yomei been the one to
Yeah, it would have been
touch
no
the button.
different.
It would have been no different. No, that's fair. I had that assumption.
But what if it was Caliber?
That would have been scary because it's just like, but Caliber's a good boy. He hasn't done anything wrong. There.
He just has a sword.
He just has sword. He just has sword. What would have happened though? Oh no, actually no, it could still potentially happen.
Who knows, man?
I'm stolen goods, man. I'm contraband. And bug baiter. But I'm contraband, man.
Well, the program inside of you is contraband.
I'm contraband, man.
You've learned the reason why they bought out your company now, though.
I'm contraband. Yeah, no, I'm contraband.
They realized that they realized their shit was put inside of a fucking bunch of game people, and like, hey, yeah, we're just gonna buy that back,
a porno game,
and then cancel the fuck out of that, and get rid of all fucking knowledge of it.
But why?
'Cause that's ours.
Yeah, but this is all. I mean, and I'm sorry. I'm sorry for that, but I'm really sorry for that. But freaking, all here I am thinking I'm like some fucking contraband secret and shit.
Can't believe Yomei was canceled, said Phantom.
Yeah, no, Yomei is over party. Hashtag Yomei is over party. I mean, some of her survived, clearly. Everybody else real canceled.
I wonder if it's weird that you guys mentioned another person that potentially survived the culling in front of him.
Yeah, he didn't seem to care though.
Yeah, he didn't seem to. Yeah,
and I mean, she wasn't, and it was that thing of like when Donovan mentioned, yeah, we're not going to talk about Donovan and get him in this. We've involved enough people, Savannah. Let's not throw more people into this and make him think we've told fucking everybody about this shit.
But yeah, that pretty much goes over all the different characters. Guys, I hope you guys enjoyed yourselves. We enjoyed ourselves. Any questions, comments, complaints, or wisecracks, put in the comments below. We can talk a little bit more about this over the course of the week. And we should have Pokemon tomorrow, so that'll be pretty fun. With all that being said, guys, again, I wanted to make this last little part be a little bit more substantial, because otherwise it would have been a 12-minute fucking part. So it's like 50-something minutes now. So, wow, we talked a little bit more than I thought we were going to. But, with all that being said, guys, I do appreciate everything you guys have done, and all of the donations that went through, and you guys really did make Alan's PET fucking a lot better than it could have been. So with all that being said, guys, until next time, like always, later days.
Later.